Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. The first video of 2022. Happy New Year, guys. I hope you guys have a blessed year, a great year. I hope you achieve all your goals, all your wishes, your dreams come true in this year. I wish you all the best. It's been a great year. It's been very exciting, very great year for myself. I feel like a great year, and I feel like 2022 is going to be a year where Imran Mir TV goes from where it is now to the next level. That's what I'm hoping and praying. That smash the like button on this video. Smash the like button on this video. Let's get this video, the first video of 2022. Smash the like button on this video, guys. Smash the like button. I really appreciate if you smash the like button, and smash the like button not on just this video but every other video that I do. I really appreciate it, guys. It really makes a difference. I don't think you know how big a difference it makes. It makes a huge difference to my channel. It makes a huge difference to the algorithm. Leave your comments as well. It makes a huge difference. Huge difference. Smash the like button, guys. Yeah, so we're in 2022. It's been a great year for the channel. My channel has definitely grown. Thanks to you guys. There's many people that come on the live stream, and I will hopefully do a live stream tomorrow. I'm sorry about today. It was New Year, so I want to spend a bit of time with my family, so that's why I didn't. But yeah, like I said, this next year, I've got, hopefully there's big things coming. There's hopefully going to be big fights. I don't know at the minute what's going to go on, because obviously the cases are a bit high, so we don't know whether boxing, might be affected. Who knows? Especially, I don't think it'll be affected abroad. But we have got, tomorrow we got a fight between, Ortiz and Martin, which I'll do a post-fight reaction. To be honest, it's not a fight that I'm really that interested in, to be honest. But obviously, I'll always give you my after-fight thoughts, as you guys know. So 2022 is upon us. What do we want in boxing? I want to break a few things down. I want to talk a bit about the lightweight division and what needs to happen. I want to talk about a few things in this video. It's the year that Gervonta Davis needs to become a superstar. Look, Gervonta Davis, and a lot of people say Ryan could be a little. Penny said the other day, Ryan Garcia can be a bigger star. Possibly, but here's the thing. I'm not convinced about Ryan's ability at this point. Ryan Garcia might be the real deal. At this point, I just don't know how good he is. I just don't know if he's going to be that guy. Of what I've seen so far, I feel like I haven't seen enough. He's not fighting enough. He's not active enough. And he has got the tools. Ray made a good point on Facebook, actually. He said Ryan has got the tools. The problem is I just haven't seen enough to say that I think this guy could be a megastar in boxing. When people say Oscar De La Hoya and that, Oscar De La Hoya was an Olympic gold medalist. He was a phenomenon as a boxer. He wasn't your normal, he's a legend in boxing, Oscar De La Hoya. He's a great fighter. Ryan's not that guy, even to say, like, Ryan, like, Oscar's a legend, like, Oscar's a far-fetched, but even Ryan's not even Amir Khan at this point. So the point I'm trying to make is, and I'll be honest with you, at the same age, Amir was a lot more talented than Ryan. In my opinion, he was a lot more gifted, a lot more talented. He had already beaten a lot of top names by, how old is Ryan? 23, 24? I don't know how old he is, but I'll check his age. But the point I'm making is he's got fast hands. He's got a lot of ability. Ryan Garcia could be a mega star. He's got the fan base. He's got the following. He's got the looks. So Ryan Garcia could be a mega star. There's no question. Ryan Garcia could be a huge star in the lightweight division. I just don't know where he's at. I haven't seen enough of him. He's been very inactive. So we need to see more before we can say, this guy could be the next big thing. Yeah, he can be. He has the fan base. He has the pulling power. He can put bums on seats. He's got the looks. And he could be a huge star. But however, at this point, I just don't know how good he is. So I can't really say. I want to talk about people that I know that I think can be. And Gervonta is somebody who I believe has got skills. He's got ability. I don't think his boxing ability is appreciated. I think he's a very good pressure fighter. I think he's a monster. He punches very hard. He can be outboxed. He has got weaknesses, which every fighter has. He looks like he's got a solid chin as well. He's got a very, very good chin. He takes a shot very well. But it's time for Gervonta to take off the stabilizers. And what I mean by that is it's time for Gervonta to start fighting the big fighters. I mean, the what we call the big dogs, the top guys in the division. Next year, Kambosos, Lomachenko. We need Ryan even. We need one of those guys. Like, I heard that Ryan is targeting a fight with Isaac Cruz. Before I go on Gervonta, let me just talk about that. That's a great fight. And that if Ryan Garcia can make a statement there and beat Isaac Cruz better than Gervonta Davis, for me, that's the kind of fight that I will start saying then, you know, Ryan Garcia's got the goods. If Ryan Garcia goes in there and obliterates Isaac Cruz, that's the kind of fight I'll say, well, okay, Ryan Garcia's for real. We need to start taking this guy seriously. You know, this guy has the ability to be the next star in boxing. That's the kind of win. If he goes in there and absolutely destroys Isaac Cruz, then we'll have to say, okay, now we know that this guy's for real. And that kind of fight would take Ryan to another level. Not just, forget fame and all of that. He's got that. In terms of the boxing hardcores thoughts, a lot of them will start thinking, okay, this boy's for real. You know, right now, a lot of people doubt how good Ryan Garcia is. I think if he was to go in there and put in a show against someone like Isaac Cruz, then people will be like, okay, this kid's for real. Right? And what I don't understand is that they're talking about this fight. Isaac Cruz could be a very tough fight. Why not just fight Gervonta Davis? Why not just make the Gervonta Davis fight? I don't know what they're trying to do there. Are they trying to build that up? Are they trying to make that a bigger fight? I don't know what exactly is going on. But the way I look at it is that fight, Isaac Cruz fight, is a very big risk. If Golden Boy are going, I think Golden Boy have to take a risk, and it has to be a tough opponent. Why not just why not just roll the dice, make a mega fight between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis? That just makes more sense. Like, shock the boxing world and shock us and fight in May or something. That's what I think they should do. It makes it, because if you're going to take a risk, you might as well take a risk for all the marbles. Why take a risk for, you know, a risk where it's not a massive fight, but it's a dangerous fight. It's high risk, low reward, really, kind of fight. You know, so I don't know why Ryan Garcia is taking an Isaac Cruz fight when I think they should just make a Gervonta Davis fight. But to go back onto Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis could become a mega star in the sport of boxing. And how he does that, he could easily fight Lomachenko. I think now that's the time to make that fight. I think, you know, Mayweather is guided Gervonta Davis, but now's the point for Mayweather to actually say, okay, we need to see how good this guy is. Unfortunately, we know the politics in boxing. We know that Gervonta Davis would fight Lomachenko in a heartbeat. The only problem is I don't know whether Mayweather would put Gervonta in there. That's a great fight, man. I'm telling you. I know you guys are going to say Lomachenko, and I personally would favor Lomachenko, but I won't be surprised if Tank cleans him out. Tank is a great fighter, man. He's a great fighter. Great fighter. You know, this is a proper fighter. You know, he's a pressure fighter. Great to watch. You know, a lot more exciting than Floyd Mayweather. Not as good, not as talented, probably not as gifted in terms of easier to beat than Mayweather. But he's a great fighter to watch, and you all guys know that. He's a great fighter to watch. He's exciting, he's explosive. Everything a boxing fan wants to see. It's time now, though, to take off those stabilizers. It's time now for him to step up and take that next big step. Gervonta Davis is the truth. There's no doubt about it. Gervonta Davis is the truth. But it's time to step up. It's time to step up and fight. It's time to step up and fight Lomachenko, in my opinion. That fight, if he wins that fight, Gervonta Davis is the next superstar in boxing. Yeah, Canelo and all of that, but Gervonta Davis is the next face of boxing. He goes in there and beats Lomachenko. Gervonta Davis is the next star in world boxing. Telling you guys, he beats Lomachenko, he's the next superstar in world boxing. I genuinely believe that. Tank's numbers are starting to do poorly because a lot of the boxing fans are starting to get frustrated. See, this fight, Tank could get to a stage, if he has credible fights, where he gets to a point where he is the biggest star in the sport. He could do, if he starts fighting the top guys consistently. But because they view him as, here's the thing, when a guy that you're looking at a guy as a cash cow, right? Sometimes what the promoters and that do, they protect him because they know every fight he has is big money, you know, tickets are being sold out. So why match him tough in case he loses? But you can only do that for so long until the public start getting frustrated. Because if there was a weak division, right, and you're fighting all the best guys and winning, the public will still watch because you're fighting the best guys possibly you can fight. The problem is here, Gervonta is not fighting the best guys. He moved up to 140 to fight a second tier 140 pounder. He's moving up to 135 to fight second tier 135. The boxing fans can see that. So the boxing fans aren't gonna, the problem is with the boxing fans, they're not gonna keep forking out money or keep looking to pay for his pay-per-views if they think he's not fighting the best guys. Now, if he starts stepping up, I'm pretty sure his pay-per-view numbers will go through the roof because Tank is very exciting to watch. And if he was to get a marquee win, because I'm pretty sure if he was to fight Lomachenko, the pay-per-view numbers would do really good. He beats Lomachenko, he becomes a superstar, right? And then, but it's a case where if you beat someone like Lomachenko, then every fight has to be, look at Anthony Joshua, for example. Like when he became a star, every fight, look, when you become a star and you become that huge pay-per-view attraction, every fight has to be a meaningful fight. You can't take a meaningless fight. Every fight has to be a big fight against a very good opponent. And I feel like Gervonta is ready for that. I think he's a great fighter at this point. And he's ready. Look, if he's not going to beat Lomachenko now, he's never going to beat Lomachenko. Unless Lomachenko gets so old and so shot, which it doesn't look like he's going to get anytime soon. And before then, Tank's going to be old as well. So I think the time is right now to make a Lomachenko fight. Like, I wish the only thing I wish is that I hope that Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions start working with other networks and other promoters so they can make these cross-network fights and fight each other. So they give us the fights we want. Lomachenko and Gervonta Davis, for me, is one of the biggest fights out there. Gervonta against any of those guys, like Leonard says. But that fight, they just has something about it. Just something about that fight that really excites me. Really excites me. I just think the fight would be dynamite. Honestly, it would be such a great fight. And I really, really hope that, you know, they match Tank with Lomachenko. I really hope so. Because I'm telling you guys, it would be a dynamite fight. It would be a brilliant fight. Brilliant fight. And I just hope that we get to see that fight in the near future. You know, I'm not holding my breath, of course, because, you know, I know how boxing works. I know how boxing is. And I know that, you know, boxing, you know, it doesn't always give us what we want. But, you know, I'm holding my fingers crossed that, you know, that it can happen. Fingers crossed it can happen. Will it happen? I'm not sure. Will it happen? I'm not sure. But hopefully it does. I think it's a dynamite fight. In terms of Devin Haney and Kambosos, that's a great fight as well. I think that's another. I think Lomachenko also wants to fight Kambosos. Kambosos and Devin Haney is a great fight as well. Personally, I think that would be a great fight. I think you got both guys that aren't huge punchers. I think Kambosos can probably punch a little harder than Devin Haney. Kambosos is very fast. Kambosos has grown on me. I actually think that would be a great fight. You know, I think a lot of people would pick Haney to win that, but I'm not so sure. I think Kambosos is a very, very dangerous fight. I don't think Kambosos is easy for anybody, as he showed with Teofimo. I think Kambosos is a real fighter. That would be a very, very hard fight for Devin Haney as well. I don't think that'd be an easy fight. I know what people think, that Devin's this really skilled guy. He is, but I don't think that's an easy fight. I just don't. I think that would be a very, very hard fight for Devin Haney. I do. I think Kambosos is a real fight. Real fight. Now, you'd probably favor Haney, but I think Kambosos would give Kambosos would give Haney hell. I do. I think he's a great fighter. Without a shadow of a doubt, he's a great fighter. So, yeah, that's a fight that I want to see. That's a fight that I think would make good sense, especially in Australia. I think Haney would probably be willing to go to Australia. I think, would Lomachenko be willing to go to Australia? I'm not sure. Tank definitely wouldn't be willing to go to Australia. Ryan definitely probably wouldn't be willing to go to Australia. I personally think that Kambosos against Haney makes a lot of sense because I think Haney would go anywhere. Haney just wants to wear the crown. I think Haney just wants to show the world that he's the best. And unfortunately with Haney isn't as big a star, right, as some of the other guys. So Haney just wants to become that star by his achievements in the ring. So I personally think that'd be a great fight. I personally would slightly favor Haney, but again, I think Kambosos is a live. I think he could win that fight. I think it's a great fight. You know, I thought I gave Teofimo more of a chance, or I would say Teofimo was a much more firm favorite because I thought Teo's power would get to him. But Kambosos was tough as nails, man. Kambosos was tough as nails. You know, that guy had a chin on him, man. He was taking some big shots. And he put Teo down. He hurt him, man. He was good, man. I was really impressed with Kambosos. Not just the fact that, you know, his skills, but his heart, his chin, you know, the way he bounced back. He recovered and bounced back. You know, that guy's a warrior, man. And I think that guy's not one to be overlooked. So I think Kambosos Haney is a proper fight. I really like that fight. I do. I won't be surprised if it goes either way. I think it's a proper fight. A proper fight. You know, I really do think so. I think the lightweight division is a great division. If these guys can start making fights and making the fights that the fans want to see, the lightweight division is a great division. I'm telling you guys, the lightweight division is a special division. Great division. So hopefully they can make the fights and give us the fights we want. They haven't always done in the past, but you know, there is opportunity in the lightweight division to really give the fans what they want. You know, the lightweight division is a really great division. I really want them to fight each other, but let's see what happens. Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.